passenger was badly injured. She was rushed to Jacoby Medical Center, where she remains right now in critical condition. It's still unclear exactly what caused this crash. Police and accident reconstruction teams are here on the scene trying to figure that out. But here's what that witness had to tell me about what he heard.
Yeah, he must have been doing like 70, 80 miles an hour. There was no brakes. We didn't hear no skids, nothing. There was no brakes, nothing. It just came straight in. It sounded like a missile. It sounded like the building exploded.
It sounded like a building blew up. There you go. I was on my way to sleep. And it shook me out of my sleep to get my daughter.
The bottom floor of this building is a business. Thankfully, there was no one inside at the time, but the top floor is full of apartments, and a lot of people were sleeping inside at the time. We're told everyone was evacuated, everyone is accounted for, and everyone who was inside this building at the time was injured. Residents were allowed back inside to grab some of their belongings, but Department of Building officials are here on the scene right now trying to figure out if this building is structurally safe or if it's still at risk of collapse. We're live this morning in the East Tremont section of the Bronx. Catherine Brown, CBS News.
Catherine, thank you. The father of the 3 children killed in the Christmas Day fire in Stamford is now taking legal action. Matthew Badger has filed a lawsuit. One of the defendants is contractor Michael Borchino, the boyfriend of Badger's ex-wife. He was in the home when the fire broke out. Badger's daughters and his former in-laws were killed. The suit claims the home was a fire trap as a result of months of substandard construction.
The George Washington Bridge becomes a traffic nightmare this weekend. It won't be just a one-time event. This headache is set to last until Labor Day. CBS News' Rachel Jang explains what drivers can expect.
City-bound from New Jersey, if you're driving, get ready for gridlock. Starting this weekend through Labor Day, a new phase of the Alexander Hamilton Bridge project is expected to back up traffic on the George Washington Bridge at Fort Lee, all the way from the Turnpike and Route 80. Many drivers blindsided by the brutal alert.
Did you know about this?
No, we were very surprised.
Surprised, yes.
And it would have been nice if it could have started, May or April, so that it would have been over the summer. The Alexander Hamilton Bridge carries Interstate 95 over the Harlem River from the GW Bridge. Once motorists cross the GW, they'll be squeezed from 2 travel lanes to 1.
It would be horrible if we would have to leave like an hour before.
At least. Since the attacks on September 11th, trucks can only use the upper level of the GW, so the lower level lanes will become 1 to allow trucks to exit on the major Deegan, which takes them to Bronx businesses. To avoid traffic, cars may jump on the upper level, creating more of a mess. The delays could be unprecedented on the Jersey side.
You've got like 4 lanes of trucks going down into 2 in one truck go, and it's just not, mathematically it doesn't work.
Well, differing reports this morning over what exactly injured Broadway and TV star Kristen Chenoweth. The actress was working on the Brooklyn set of The Good Wife when she was struck on the head. Her publicist says it was by a piece of scaffolding. Studio says it was lighting equipment caught in a wind gust. We're told she is being treated at Bellevue Hospital. CBS Television Studios issued a statement saying all of us at the studio and the show are thinking about Kristen and wishing her a quick recovery.
Metro North tickets are about to go high-tech. The railroad is set to test mobile tickets this summer. A new smartphone app will allow riders to buy electronic tickets anywhere, anytime. Never have to hold a piece of paper. Using their credit or debit cards, users will be able to buy any type of ticket with any origin and destination, and if successful, the program will be expanded.
Yeah.
Feels like about time, right?
Smart. Yeah. Smartphone. Smart little phone here. Hey, this is weird. I didn't know why I'll tell you this. My daughter lost her little smartphone 2 months ago. It magically appeared this morning.
Okay, you're a pile of what?
I don't know. I went to sleep last night and we found a smartphone. So it's great. I just think it's the craziest thing. You
The
think
cup is in the cushions.
I don't know, right? Maybe. Yeah, there was a quarter next to it, like 70 cents. All right, so we're later. The weather, no big mystery. Summertime. It's supposed to feel nice out there. We do have some comfortable numbers out the door. We're down to 70 in the city right now. 70 in Hewlett, 266 in Smithtown and Pelham, 69 in Ridgefield, 64 in Bayhead, 61 rather in Madison. Yeah, I mean, there's variety out there. A little bit more in the way of a clear condition. So you have the 50s and 60s and not the current Martin's temperatures we had earlier in the week. I tell you, this has been going on all week. More rain for parts of the south. And look at Louisiana, flooding in Texas again. Heavy rain just north of Houston and then farther out to the west, we see more heavy rain needed, but this always causes a little bit of flooding too in the parts of Arizona and Southern California. For us, good deal of snow. It's a little warmer today. Southeast wind gives a little bit of relief to parts of the south shore of Long Island. It's going to be comfortable out there. UV index is at a 9. Make sure you have that sunscreen on. Burn time 20 minutes, and you need the allergy meds too. Grass and mold both in the high category. Speaking of high, the numbers are going to go up a little bit. It's part of the jet stream. We'll explain that coming up in just a minute.
They want to do a better search of the cushions. You never know what you find.
Well, that cat we've been missing.
So the other day, Jack's bus driver goes, good news. Found Jack's. I didn't even know it was missing. Jack didn't even know it was missing. So I don't know if I should be happy or upset.
Maybe she can Oh, me too. That's When we were traveling this morning, I wanted to look at it first. Things are going pretty well. We'll begin on Belt Parkway. This is actually John mentioned there, no accidents, no delays to begin with. To the lower east river, said, no issues here, no delays, no problems. Checking out the crossing, the Lincoln Tunnel is clear, no delays here. The George Washington Bridge and the Holland. I've been reporting here Saturday that long-term construction of the George Washington Bridge will start, and it will be a mess. Commuters headed into New York are highly encouraged to use public transportation, and the upcoming construction on that alternate sides and effects citywide.
All right, thank you so much. Coming up on the broadcast, frightening flight.
That's that shit.